So Jason, you and I like playing games on our phones.
Don't throw me into that particular thing.
Hey,
I'll
hey.
get hate mail because.
There's nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of good phone games out there.
But that's not the ones that people play, and this is the main
Yeah.
contention. Is that like the hardest part of like playing mobile games is you either got to pay $10-12 for an upfront decent game,
Right.
or you've got to like sift through the utter trash that is freemium games.
And and there's just a lot of it out there, especially now with Pokemon Go kind of taking over the world.
Yes, which is both good and bad because it means that a lot of people are like that's obviously become the focus for a lot of people, but it also allows great games like Rodeo Stampede, which actually came out before Pokemon Go.
Right. Made here in Australia.
Made in Australia, to somewhat flourish. And basically the core concept is you start on like an animal from a safari, you run along down like a winding road of different animals, you jump from animal to animal, they all have different attributes, they all have different things that they do, and you kind of level up.
It's
that way.
Endless Runner, but it's also which I like it's a lot more kind of active and flowing than say Temple Run or
Yes.
that horrible Prince of Persia clan that was like that.
Yeah, but the problem I face is that the controls just aren't precise enough, which is always the problem with touchscreens. And the monetization is a little bit expensive. Like I'm more than happy to play a freemium game, and then it's like, $3 and you play it without ads. I'll pay that.
Which is
$3.
fair.
If I get half an hour out of it, $3 is worth my time. But this is like $10 for the cash cow. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money. Like if it was $5, you'd go, all right, well I'm going to play to eat, so it doesn't matter. But this is the hard part. We still haven't hit the best model for monetization, but things are getting better.
Right.
Except for when they're not, like in Dock Hunt and stuff like that.
Let's not talk about Dokkan.
Yeah, that's probably there. But you want to play one of the classic games from, was it first on PSP, I
Yep.
want to say? Look at that. It's
So I spent a lot of time with Lumines Puzzle Music, which is out now on iOS. It's only available in Australia, New Zealand, and Japan, and it's also kind of early because it's a fun little game, except the times when it keeps crashing on me.
So is it? So I guess that is the question. So it's a soft launch. They're obviously trying to.
Yep.
Because if it's us and Japan, then they're going to the market they know, but also the Western
Yeah.
market that's the precursor to everything else. So like it's obviously still the same kind of gameplay. Like drop your blocks, the music.
Yeah,
goes over
It's
it.
basically you make kind of a cube of two by two squares. You have music. Everything you kind of explode goes along with the music. The music is amazing. It's Lumines. It's kind of really hard to explain, except the fact that if you've never really played this game before, it's a lot slower than maybe you're used to for a puzzle game, which I think can throw a lot of people off.
But this is, it's Mizuguchi, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so Mizuguchi, that's what he's known for, these unique games that have some kind of interaction with music.
Right.
So you can call them simplistic games, and they really are, like even Vib Ribbon and stuff like that. Doesn't mean they're easy, but it means they're simplistic. But the way that they interact with the music of the game has kind of set the trend for a lot of other people.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, Lumines is a trendsetter, but I guess it remains to be seen whether it's actually going to be a decent game in its own right.
I mean, at the moment, it's fine. Like, there's plenty of content. The controls are easy enough to master. It's just a case of, I mean, I'm running the iOS 10 beta, so maybe that helps, but it's still a little early. So maybe wait a couple of months and hopefully it'll be a little better, I suppose.